So Bernie Sanders declares he won't primary Biden, and also he went the extra mile and said he would support him if he runs again. See that, AOC? That's how you have to play the game when no one thinks you're pretty. You don't even get the privilege of pretending maybe you will, maybe you won't. That's it. He's got to already bend over and take it like a cuck, even 2 years ahead of the election. Senator Bernie Sanders said on Monday he would not challenge President Joe Biden in a 2024 primary and would back him if he runs, and it would extract absolutely nothing for his support. He would push Biden to the left, zero. Bernie Sanders would be a good boy, and he wouldn't do anything for you. He wouldn't fight for you. He wouldn't twist an arm for you. He wouldn't make Joe Biden do anything to get his support and your support. Nothing. Oh, no, Jimmy, I think Joe Biden could be the most progressive president since FDR. God damn it. And uncertain whether the 79-year-old president should run again. He's only 79. That's young. That's young, according to Bernie. I think it's a little too early, the Vermont independent who caucuses with the Democrats. He's not an independent. He's about as independent as Chuck Schumer, who caucuses with the Democrats, told CNN when asked if he would back Biden in 2024. I think Biden will probably run again. And if he runs again, I will support him. Asked if he would run against Biden in a primary, Sanders said, not if he runs. No, I will not. That would be unacceptable. The White House has said, but then you're not an independent, are you? That's how we know you're not an independent. The White House, that you would support Trump if he was a Democrat, because that's what frickin' Biden is. The White House has said Biden plans to run for re-election next year. No effing F. The comments follow remarks New York Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez made on Sunday when she would not commit to backing Biden in the 2024 presidential election, saying instead that we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I think if the president has a vision, then that's something. She said, you saw the shit she said. I don't give a shit what she said. She said this stuff because she was allowed to say this. She's being told it's okay to say this. They want to get the progressives ready for when they want to replace Joe Biden because he's too demented. This is the donor class speaking. That's why she's allowed to say this. Everyone's pretending like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is some kind of maverick crossing her party. She's not.
The way the Democratic Party has been run for decades has not worked. We need a total transformation.
It wasn't that Donald Trump won the election. It was that the Democratic Party lost the election.
What happened to that guy? What happened to that guy? What happened to that guy? Where is he?
Democrats and Republicans are not terribly different.
What do you think are the differences between the Democrats and the Republicans?
There really wasn't a whole lot of difference between the two. If you want to be a Democrat and support right-wing Republicans, fine. That's what you're standing for. Okay? Ronald Reagan and the Republican Party are doing some of the most immoral acts in recent American history. The Democratic Party is offering no significant opposition to that. Mr. Reagan and his Republican and Democratic friends, the guy who ran for vice president last time with Governor Dukakis is a guy named Lloyd Bentsen, whose views are absolutely the same as President Bush's. And he's a leading member of the Democratic Party. Both the Democratic and Republican parties are out of touch with the needs of the vast majority of working people in this country. What we need in this country is what Jackson calls a rainbow coalition. But it has to be done outside of the Democratic Party.
What happened to that guy? What happened to that guy? Joe Biden's ideas are exactly like his opponents. What happened to Bernie Sanders? And what happened to that idea? And Bernie would never come on our show to answer that question, because that's the question I wanted to ask him. I would play that video and I would say, I'm trying to get Bernie on the show because I want to ask him this question. And he can't even stand up to a frickin' Kyle Kalinske. This guy is a fucking pushover, Bernie Sanders. This guy is afraid of his own shadow. You kidding me? He's a cuck extraordinaire. And I wanted to ask him that question. What changed? What changed from when you said we have to have a rainbow coalition and it has to happen outside the Democratic Party? What happened to that idea? Now he's 100% dyed-in-the-wool Democrat. Always was. But I want to know what happened. So that was all just bullshit, right? Because it was. He never meant it. He never meant it. Because he has a sweetheart deal with the Democrats that they won't primary him in Vermont. They never meant it. But they'll let him say shit like that. So congratulations to all the people who still don't know better. There are still people who have him as their avatar or a picture of them with Bernie Sanders on their social media profiles. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. Here's me with Benjamin Arnold. What's his name? I can't even think. Benedict Arnold. Benjamin Arnold. Here's me with Benjamin Arnold. Okay. So by the way, so this whole article, this CNN article, basically, to sum it up, was is the progressive wing going to support Bernie Sanders? Are they going to do their part to beat back Donald Trump? Are they going to be good people? Are they going to be good boys and girls? Bernie will. AOC says she won't yet, except AOC's going to. Hey, we're doing stand-up dates. Salt Lake City, Las Vegas, Chicago, Sacramento, and then San Diego, where I'm taping my new special. Go to jimmydorecomedy.com for a link for all the tickets for all our live shows. We're coming to your town, maybe.